Hey friends, it's Denitza here with Ray Financial Services. I hope everyone is doing good today. I am going to just give it a few minutes to see if anybody else joins this live. So I'm just going to put the music back on and just chill for a few minutes. All righty, so we will go ahead and get a move on with this presentation. Again, I'm Denitza. I am your credit and your financial coach. I own a company called Ray Financial Services, and I do credit. I'm a credit specialist. I'm a financial coach. I also do taxes. So pretty much my business is all around in the financial industry. A little bit about myself before we jump in, and it'll give people more time. I have been in the finance field and accounting field for the last 16 years. Okay. I worked as a financial counselor for a for-profit university. I was there for about 8 years, and then I was laid off, and so I kind of branched off on my own, and I became an entrepreneur. I'm now a small business owner, and I absolutely love it. Usually, when I do these lives, I talk about credit, I talk about finances, but this is going to be just a little bit different because I'm always talking about credit monitoring, which goes hand in hand with your credit repair. I thought I would just step back from that and just delve in a little bit with you guys about monthly credit monitoring, okay? And what it is, what it does, why we used it, all that good stuff, okay? So let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next slide. One sec. If your credit report is pretty, then obviously it's going to help with your credit score, your credit report. Background check with your employer, okay, or your potential employer. A lot of times they use the HRI or high risk index score. Okay, they don't look at your credit report, so they're not showing and seeing what debts you have, but or I'm sorry, yeah, they are looking for at your actual report with what you have and not the score. I got that transposed. I'm sorry. It's been a long day trying to figure all this technology out. So yeah. So when evaluating, also add your credit cards, any all pretty much the majority of your financial information. You can go on there and you can monitor that. Okay. company, okay, such as me or whomever else, you don't want to go in and start doing like all these instant actions and doing disputes on your own. Never do that, because what will happen is your efforts, as good as they may be, you want to get your credit done and repaired, it will negatively impact what we're doing for you. So know that it's here, know that you can, but do not dispute anything on Smart Credit or whatever credit monitoring company you use while you are getting your credit repaired by an agent, okay, or a agency or a specialist, because that will just mess everything up. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that to your attention and just remind of Smart Credit. Okay, so you can see here that some of the benefits are the score builder. Okay, it lets you see negative items on your report and allows you to use action buttons to report inaccuracies directly with the financial institution and creditors. So, again, that is not to be used while you are enrolled in credit repair. Okay. You definitely don't want to use that because it will confuse the bureaus and it'll just mess everything up. So here you have Score Boost. Okay. So it lets you see how your credit card spending and payments are affecting your financial livelihood. So and your credit, to see if you know when you can or cannot apply for a loan. Okay. So it's basically, it gives you a calculator, okay? And I can't show you an example of the score boost. I wish I could, but I can't because this one is extremely interactive, and it would have this person's like personal information, and we can't have that. So here, this is pretty self-explanatory. Score tracker. It monitors your credit, auto insurance, and your hiring risk score. And you also get, which is really awesome, is you get $1 million fraud insurance. Okay. So identity fraud insurance, the way you do that is it's a reimbursement account, basically. So it's provided under a blanket policy. It's issued by Consumer Direct Incorporated. which is a subsidy, I guess, of Voyager Indemnity Insurance Company. Okay. So you can rest easy knowing that you're protected up to $1 million. And just a little bit on that before we go further on the $1 million fraud insurance. Okay. There's zero deductible. So you don't have to pay a small deductible or some outrageous $500 or $1,000 deductible. Okay. There's no deductible. And it covers your entire family that's residing in your household. So everyone is covered under this, which is really cool. It covers and I'm looking down because I'm reading this because that I won't remember off the top of my head. It covers your bank, your savings, your brokerage accounts, any lines of credit, any credit cards that you have, etc. It'll cover your cash out-of-pocket expenses incurred during your identity theft recovery. It also covers your credit reports, okay? So you'll get free credit reports until whenever. It covers pre-existing identity fraud that you didn't even know about. So say you didn't realize someone was using your identity, and like 3, 4, 10 years ago, and you didn't know it. And they're at it again because you didn't catch them the first time and they're using your credit again. Well, with this $1 million fraud insurance, it will not only cover this, but it will go back those, 2, 10, 5 years, what have you. It will help replacement costs due to like your driver's license if that gets stolen. And it will also give you cover replacement costs due to a stolen passport. And if you guys don't have a passport, passports are very expensive to replace. I had to recently do it. So let's see. Let's go to the next slide here. So credit monitoring is good to have because, and I listed a few reasons here. You understand and you're able to realize your financial standing. Okay. You're able to make sure that your credit stays in good shape. You know when you can qualify for better offers. Okay. So if you're watching your credit score, and remember, your credit score is pretty fluid. It changes, or it can change from day to day. Okay. So, but at least it will give you a general idea on when you could potentially qualify for a better interest rate for a home loan or a better interest rate on your car or your credit cards. Okay. The credit monitoring will also stop fraud before or as it's happening. Because it will alert you. So that's very, very important. You definitely want to have, even if you have wonderful credit, you definitely want to have some sort of credit monitoring system in place. You don't want to just get the free one that they have every year that they give out for free. Because there could be a lot of damage between now and whenever the next year resets. Okay. You want it. It's good because you can be sure that your credit report is always accurate. You're able to, once a month, go through your credit report, make sure your name's reporting correctly, your addresses, your payments are reporting correctly and not incorrectly. Be aware of any credit score changes. Okay. So then you can look and, I wonder why that happened. Did I pay something down so my credit report shot up? Did I miss a payment so that one missed payment plummeted my score down about 20 to 30 points? Okay. And it gives you also useful insights about your credit score. And useful insights were what I went over earlier. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. So as a reminder, if you want to enroll in just the credit monitoring program, you can, okay? You don't have to get the credit repair, but if you want to try out the monitoring, you can. You can use my link that is shown right here on this presentation. You would pay only $1 and it's for a 7-day trial. So that will give you enough time to pay the $1, look at your credit report, look at your credit score, see if there's anything that looks fishy to you, or if everything looks hunky dory, then great. You can go ahead and cancel after that. Okay, there's no commitment. You can cancel anytime. And if you do see some fraudulent items, that's truly fraudulent, or if you see a few missed payments and you want to enroll with me for credit repair, then guess what? You're already one step ahead from what we have to do. You already have your recent credit report. Okay, so you won't have to go through that again, and you can just send it to me and I can look through it, and we can go ahead and have a free consultation. And if you want to sign up with me, great. I can send you out all the information. So I also have some literature, if you would like, on the Smart Credit that I wasn't able to put into the presentation. So if you would like that, go ahead and email me at info@ravefinancialservices.com. Okay. And then in the subject line, just go ahead and put that you would like your free literature about the Smart Credit program, just so that way you can have it, for now and any future reference later on down the line. And it's absolutely free. Just go ahead and shoot me that email. Okay, let's go to the next slide. And I really hope you guys found this presentation good, really informative. So that's it. Thank you so much. If you're interested in credit repair or finding more about it, definitely call or email us today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Do it today for your free 15-minute, no obligation. It's never an obligation with me. Credit counseling consultation. Okay. My information is here on the slide. Okay. My email, info@ravefinancialservices.com. You can go ahead and type in there in the subject line, no 15-minute, no obligation call, if that's what you're wanting to do. Or if you want to sign up, just go ahead and put in the subject line, sign me up now, and we can go ahead and do that. My phone number is also there in the green little button, 951-797-7041. Okay, so I will go ahead and hang tight just for a few minutes and see if there are any questions. So let's put this super cool music back on that I can use, because if I do any other music, Facebook always shuts it down. So let's just give it a minute. Not sure why it's not playing. And even when this this webinar finally ends, or this video podcast, you can always contact me at any time. Okay. All right, guys. So if there are no questions other than what is here in my other screen for private chats, let me know, because I am streaming on several other social media outlets. So I'll go ahead and get back to those who are on my other streaming area. Your messages, I'll go ahead and respond to those. But that's it. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for spending this last half hour with me. I hope you found it informative. I hope you have a little better understanding about credit monitoring and how it works since I'm constantly talking about it. So I will talk to you all again soon. Thanks.